this is Danananda from CreatePositiveChange.com, and today I want to share with you an inner process I created with my clients. It's called the TLC Meditation, and TLC, as you know, stands for Tender Loving Care, so it's really a way of giving yourself tender loving care when you're triggered. It creates a little bit of space between what happens to you or around you and how you respond or react to that experience that triggered you. So TLC actually stands for Traffic Light Contemplation, because I like to use the image of a traffic light and what each of the colors in the traffic light means. And it helps you to follow along and just to remember what to do the next time you're in a situation like that. So I'll walk you through the process, and then if you like, I have a guided process on YouTube that you can go and listen to, and I'll put the link in the comments below this video. So I realized in my nervousness, I really didn't introduce myself fully. So my name is Dana Conley, and sometimes I'm called Danananda, the Queen of Calm. That's the name of the YouTube channel. And my own definition of who I am and what I do in the world is that I'm an inner alignment guide. And what I use is transformational tools and techniques to assist you in transforming your mind, your energy, and your life. And Wednesdays are always about transforming your energy, but in order to do that, you need to transform your thoughts too. You need to be willing to look at the thoughts that are underneath the emotions, that are putting that energy in motion. I don't know if you've ever thought about it before, but emotion is energy in motion, and it's just expressing itself in your body the way it does, you know, whether it's sadness or anger or guilt or shame. A lot of times it's our thoughts that have put that energy into motion. Sometimes it's past experiences, memories, traumas, but I would say, in my opinion, most of the time it's our thoughts that are creating our emotions or that energy in motion. So we're going to transform your energy with a simple technique today, and then for the next 3 Wednesdays I'll be sharing 3 more techniques with you. So I hope you'll tune in and listen. All right, so bring to mind a recent event that triggered you. And I would say something on a scale of 3 to 5 on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being like the maximum upset and 0 being neutral. So maybe something small on the 3 to 5 scale. And then just begin to bring that memory up. Think about maybe what you said or he or she said, or what happened. And as you continue to bring that up, you might begin to feel your energy shift. You might be able to notice the feeling that's happening as you do this. And then I want you to really, what's the word I want to use? Exaggerate it in your mind. So see or feel yourself in the situation and begin to exaggerate it in your mind. You might even hear or see yourself saying what you said, or hearing what they may have said, or seeing what was done and your response or reaction to that. And then once you've identified maybe what was bad or wrong, what should have been different, you just want to tell yourself, oh my gosh, look at where I'm going with this, and stop. So think about the red light. It's reminding you to just stop. Stop your thoughts, and you might even say stop out loud to yourself or silently. And then just connect with your heart. Take a few slower, deeper breaths in. And connecting with your heart is really just connecting to that place within you where compassion, peace, joy, loving kindness, acceptance, unconditional love resides within you. Good. And then imagine the yellow light coming on, reminding you to just pause, to take a few slower, deeper breaths and begin to clarify what's happening. Because a lot of our thoughts are repetitive, they're habitual. We get in similar situations, we have similar thoughts or reactions. So just notice what was happening in that situation. And then you can ask yourself one of 3 questions. These are 3 I've identified. You can change them to work for you or add your own. I'm going to use my cheat sheet so I remember them. So the first one is, what is in the way of me experiencing peace right now? So tune in and notice what might be in the way, what's blocking your experience of peace or acceptance. This will usually bring up all the limiting beliefs and thoughts and judgments and opinions and stories that you have. And then ask yourself, are these thoughts, beliefs, opinions, stories, judgments 100% true? Most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're just habitual thoughts, feelings, etc. that arise when you're in similar situations. They've been learned and repeated. So you don't want to feel bad or wrong about repeating them again. It's just a habit. And everything about us is a habit. And so slowing down and pausing and taking time to notice your reactions and your responses will allow you to identify this habit and begin to shift or change it. And then the third question is probably my favorite. It's like, how can I choose to see this differently? Or what's great about this? And this allows you to tune in to the wisdom or learning available to you. It allows you to choose a different perspective. And as you do, the energy that you put into motion is shifted. So check in and just notice how you feel right now. What's your energy like? And then once you choose that new perspective, once you know what you would do differently, possibly the next time. Sometimes you need to do something differently about the recent event, and sometimes you don't need to do anything at all. But you can ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? And now you're rehearsing. You're planning and rehearsing what you can do the next time so that you don't end up in that same emotional position again, in that same habitual response. And it's a process, so enjoy the process. And then once your energy has shifted and you're feeling a little bit better, you know what you want to do this time or the next time, then go, green light, express yourself authentically, because this is a more authentic response. It's not your habitual response. You reflected on what happened and you chose to look at it differently. You chose to learn and to grow from the experience. And that in and of itself is a miracle. A miracle is just being willing to see something different. So I hope that this was helpful to you today. And again, I'll put the link to the YouTube guided process in the comments below this video. If you want to know more about me or my events that are coming up, you can go to my website. That's also just above the video. And anything else I need to say today? I'm really happy to be here. I actually did this meditation right before I went live, because going live is not something that is comfortable for me. I've been hiding behind a microphone for years and or closing my eyes and leading meditations. So actually I feel pretty good. I did some EFT too. But I realized that I had a lot of limiting thoughts and beliefs about, going live and how that had to look and feel. And so I felt pretty good coming into this today. And part of it was the TLC meditation. So I do hope that it helps you too. So just to review the process, the next time you're in a situation, you can do it in the moment or you can reflect later. But remember to stop, imagine that red light, connect to your heart, take a few breaths, and then pause. That's the yellow light. Clarify your options. What can you do differently this time or the next time? Ask the 3 questions or any questions of your own that you come up with. And then once your energy begins to shift and you feel better, you have a new perspective, you know what you want to do, and you feel like this response is more authentic for you, then green light, go. Express yourself. Get out there in the world and be phenomenal, and I'll see you next week at 12 noon Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.